Alright. I am alive for the most part. Obviously, I feel like garbage, but I figured I'd hop on, do some streaming, maybe for a couple hours. Joey Hayes, I'm not better now. I mean, I'm better than I was this morning, but yeah, I'm still sick. I just decided that I'd hop on for streaming since I don't have any um, plans. I'll have all my stuff done, and I'm not doing a video tomorrow, so obviously I wanted to just do something as sort of like some sort of makeup almost. Alrighty. I want to do one thing briefly here. Just wanted to re-download the same mod again. I re-downloaded my 2022 Next Gen mod because it decided it was gonna break for some reason. I couldn't tell you why, but it just decided it was not gonna work. That was kind of a part of the computer problems. That and my computer problem mainly was the computer having some booting errors. It just wasn't booting up properly. Chuck that. We'll just chuck out the whole mod. Throw in new mod. It does this every once in a while where it just doesn't want to work. We'll just like throw away all of that. Sometimes a mod's just too good. Alright, let's get this figured out. Alright. Looks fixed. I can actually go into the player info without it breaking. Is 64 gigabyte of RAM good? Is 3050 RTX graphic card good? So for RAM, that sounds good. The graphics card. I'm trying to think. The RAM, I always figure out the RAM, and then the graphics card is like the one thing I suck ass at. I'm gonna go out on a limb and say that's good. But the graphics card's always something that's updating, so I honestly don't know what's a good one for now. But yeah, this does sound good to me. So we're gonna chuck off all of that. We're gonna throw back in all of these. We'll just see if it works with the other cars. Opponent manager. Oh yes, that's. I wanted to do a next gen crash compilation, but like it just didn't want to work. So yeah, that's what I want to do. I want to focus all my attention on making another next gen thing because if you didn't, I know that it's we rarely check like my views and stuff, but my last few videos have been not doing very good. Like, and I mean like a pretty low level of views in terms of what's typical for those types of videos. Which makes sense because if you do a video type over and over and over again, the more you do that video, the less views you're gonna get. That's what I found now. Once I got to like realistic crash comp like 30, I wasn't getting that many views on them. Now, I'm not saying that views drive everything, but at the same time, I'm trying to build up my channel, so I'm trying to get videos that actually catch on. So sometimes I gotta just jump ship from ideas, and it looks like my new idea that I'm gonna have to be leaving is the hardest hits videos, because I don't think they're performing anymore. So that's kind of unfortunate, but we'll find something else that catches on. Something I've not done in a while is a next gen Crash compilation, and since the series just want to know for computer components, because you're gonna start a gaming channel, I'll go for it. Very much so reminds me of how I started my everything. Like, I'm just gonna start doing gaming stuff, and that turns into, this is like my part-time job for 3 years, since I guess the first year of my channel was just me using my phone. Now I'm sitting 600 subs. Not amazing, but certainly continuing to push. We're gonna do, what's a good one? Just do Bristol Dirt. Get that out of the way. Does my Nr2003 work, or is it broken? It is broken. I think I accidentally broke the files at some point, so I'll have to go back and fix that one. Do Kansas. Kansas is always a decent option. Could do North Wilkesboro. So yeah, I wanted to make this next gen Crash compilation. We'll just go to Watkins Glen at this point. I forgot to fix some of the stuff. Yes, please. I wanted to make a next gen compilation, and then I wanted to do what I did last year and kind of make this a trend. Do the 2023 series Crash compilation on the day of Daytona. So we still got a good, like, 19 days. Oh no, it's crashed, hasn't it? With BeamNG or Teardown. I was gonna do a BeamNG video. I actually had it planned. This is actually broken. Oh god. I was gonna do a BeamNG video, but like, it was being like somewhat laggy, and at the same time, why is it? This is just awful. Like, literally everything's just not working. It's being super annoying. I'm not even, like, really that inspired to make any videos. It's kind of sick. But I would say I want to have a video for next week. So I'm going to start getting the crashes for that now, since I can't do it next week. But yeah, that's kind of the fun of having a channel, is you gotta push yourself sometimes. Try again. Like, BeamNG was not working for me. It was like glitching once in a while. I was getting really frustrated with the Gen 6 mod. This is just gonna keep crashing, isn't it? I'm also getting pretty increasingly frustrated with the next gen mod, because it just kind of breaks my computer. I already sunk so much money in this thing, and I'm so sick of all the parts failures. Try a different Watkins Glen. This is gonna continue, then I don't even know what the hell I'm gonna be doing. I might as well just like, alright, this one's looking, no, it just crashed. I'm probably sitting at 1.5K on my computer. This is not a good sign. Cause okay, that's finally here. That's fine. Just turn off shadows. Oh, I totally forgot. Fix that. I know, there's so many things I have to spend my money on this summer, and they're just like, I'm trying to save up my money. I want to be a kid again, so I can just like live my life and be happy. and not have to think about all these different. Okay, it's working now. Think about all these different complex factors. Set how much you're spending, how much you're saving. Your setup that you preset is 3K. That is almost half the amount of money that my car was, which is kind of insane. I plan on dropping another couple hundred on my computer sooner rather than later, because I'm getting a Rode mic, so my microphone's good before the summer series stuff, and then I wanted to upgrade some stuff on my computer. Maybe put another $200 to $300 into it, because I really want my computer to run better. Not that it's running terrible. Oh gosh. Well, that was unfortunate. No caution. Oh no. Well, that was goofy. Might as well just save it, because it wasn't like. My car, the sound the car was making. I tried to lock the brakes up here. It's been a quite terrible set of days for me personally. So there's been a lot of things pushing me to just like taking a break, but the only thing stopping me from just like not touching my YouTube channel for a month is because I genuinely like putting stuff out. Yeah, I feel like there's just been a lot going on with me that between that and the computer troubles and the sickness, I just kind of almost want to just give up. Oh my gosh. I was not expecting to do a flip out of. Oh, right out of the S's. I got to tell how frugal I am with my money too. Like I have so much money. Oh, I keep doing that same thing. Fudge. Keep doing the same thing. I need actually. Let me just go in here. I want to practice my driving. Cause I realized that like I put my channel into crashing so much, I crashed so many times that I haven't really tried to like drive good. And though I feel like I'm decent. Like when it comes to tracks that are a little on the looser side with your car, like there's no grip on the track, I tend to be a massive screw up like that. Because like I said, I don't do a lot of like full races, and when I do, it's usually like Bristol, not like Atlanta or Auto Club, like a race where like you do 2 corners and want to spin out. And I certainly don't do a lot of road course full races. Yeah, it's so hard to not just like spin out when you get into the braking spots. Or in the bus stop, I guess. Oh gosh. Alright. My Discord profile pic looks like a ghost from Modern Warfare 2. Oh yeah, Call of Duty. Yeah, a little bit. I want to get a new, I just got a new skiing jacket, but I want to get a new, face covering. Because it is a little bit cringy, I would say that. It's hard trying to be cool. Like, I'm not someone who can just be cool. Because I'm kind of like a loser, you know what I mean? I don't like do anything bad. And I like try to be a nice person as much as I can. So it's hard for me to like be this like cool badass person that I wish I was sometimes. Oh. This is a wreck. Oh! 15 car just flipped over and then got hit by the 51, I believe. He rolled over. How did he roll over? He like... That was certainly a strange flip. Yeah, I want a new microphone. My main step here is gonna get a new microphone. Cause I think it's a priority. Now, I wish I had the time to like focus on upgrading this channel, and I think if I gave myself a break, I think I'd actually give myself the time to work on things. So, I know it might suck for you guys, and for anybody who's actually watching this other than Joey Hayes, because I know you're out there, but I'm probably gonna go on a break after Daytona. If it's like 2 weeks or 3 or a month, probably not a month. I'm stuck in the grass. Oh gosh, I'm very stuck in the grass. Go, move. Just because I want to work on like making my channel better. Because I realize that if I just keep doing what I'm doing, I'm not gonna get any further with my channel at all. And I'm running out of time, actually I'm like physically running out of time. So I'm gonna have to like, I want to get like an outro, maybe like a custom made one by me. I want to get a microphone, obviously. Try to set that up, get some upgrades in my computer. So it might suck for a few weeks. You're not gonna see much from me. Maybe a live stream or two, but I think in the end it'll be way better, way beneficial for everybody. Because like I said, if I just stay stagnant with the things that I'm doing now, I don't think I'm gonna go very far. Oh. Big hit. Communism? What, that I said it'll help everybody? It is our channel now. Oh, that was a pretty nasty hit. I think we should save this. I don't know how realistic this is, but oh, that hit is so. This is one of those hits that you don't think is that bad until you see a good slow mo replay of it. The ones where the car just hits flat. Oh. Somehow I did like a weight shift almost. Communism, capitalism, socialism, or fascism. Not the first and not the last. Nothing with 1 liter. That's for sure. I'm saving that. Joey, you're a nerd. Hey, are you getting sick with me on One Aviation? I'm sorry I got you sick. I'm sorry. It was my bad. I didn't mean to. I'm just so contagious. This is already centric hard hit? What? Well, he's triple hard hit. Oh, so you got me sick then. I've only been sick for 2 days. We'll do one more attempt, and then I will do something, another, like, thing. I was hoping I'd get a little loose there, and maybe I could overcorrect it or something. Joey Hayes, you've been sick since you were born. Ha 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 ha. Get it? Sick, because you can, it's a double entendre, you can say it because it's like cool. No, I'm joking, you're a nerd, Joey Hayes. There we go. Now, can someone hit me? No, I get missed. Okay. Let's try to get like a, trying to get like a, oh, that was close. Alright, let's do something else. I'm starting to download all the 2023 stuff, so like I said, by Daytona will be that video. And then once the season comes around, I might see. I think what's going on is whenever the season starts, that was my dog. When the season starts, I think I get an uptrend in views just because of NASCAR coming back. I don't know if that's actually how that works, but that's what I feel like I've been noticing. So I might just stick it out for a couple more months. Or just go on my break now, but I don't have the time right now before the season starts. Or I could just wait till the summertime. I could do that too. But then the summer series comes in. It's just like a whole mess. I don't have time in my life anymore. Bristol Dirt. Shall we? I just want to say how I can't believe how many dumb people there are on NASCAR YouTube. Like, I've been seeing some dumb takes. Joey Hayes, you're sick. What do you even have? What lasts 7 months? Big pee-pee-itis. I'm sorry. I just thought it would be funny to say that. Oh, I wrecked your favorite driver. Easy, easy. Oh, oh, that was really stupid. The roof flaps did their job. I could have flipped there. That was a weird kind of way to wreck somebody. Restart.
Drivers, start your engines.
So the other day I was driving down the road and in my neighborhood, and one of the neighbors was like literally like riding the back of my car with their car. That's how close they were. I don't know why. They weren't in a rush or nothing. I know they wanted to get home. She had like a typical Karen haircut, and I figured out it was one of my neighbors, like right next door. We're in the neighborhood. In the neighborhood. Who does that? Who like says I'm gonna to ride this person's ass in the middle of the neighborhood? So I was pretty annoyed, and then she almost got in an accident with me because Byron just flipped. She almost got in an accident with me because I pulled in the driveway and I made sure to indicate because you usually don't have to, but I did because I knew she was not paying attention or something. So I indicated and then pulled in, and she almost hit me. So I've seen some brain worms. Let's just say my viewpoints on humanity has definitely been going down. Between people's dumb takes on NASCAR like YouTube channels and Twitter and stuff, and dumb people driving, and the people who I surround myself with. Let's just say I just like people just. If a meteor hit the planet, I would not be so sad. Car alerts in the wall. He got tagged by the 22. Big hits by the 19. And the caution comes out. That's what that was. Double, 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 double. Junior, junior, junior. Whopper, whopper, whopper. You can't even see the car. Big hits by the 19. Oh, McDowell just got hit late there. That was not a bad crash.
Drivers, start your engines.
The problem is, so right now, I need, at this moment, strategically, would be a great time to have a video blow up. And I don't mean like hits 1K in a month kind of blow up. I mean like 1K in like 3 days, like one of them. I don't know how I can do that. I don't know what video type would make that happen. Pro tip with that, I think what I need to do is I need to make a first of that type of video. Like, I don't know, like Nr2003, something crashes #1. Because those typically, like, always blow up. Anytime there's a #1 there. Because I did those my favorite saves video, and that thing got 1,000 views in, I believe, like 30 hours. Not even 2 days. So that might be my next step. Which, if I made a... Oh my gosh. I feather the throttle once. Oh, I'm flipping. Not really. I don't know why I said I'm flipping. I was gonna say I was digging in, but I was not close to flipping.
Driver, start your engines.
So that's the pro tip. Good thing there hasn't been anything political that's happened in NASCAR recently, though, because that's always fun to argue about. Can you go ping everyone you're live? I don't care, because I feel like this isn't an important stream. This is just kind of like one that exists. I don't know if I like bothering people, so I recommend not to, but I don't care. If you want to, you can. This was like one of the summer series races. Like, I'm certainly going to make sure that everybody knows that I'm going to go live. Because obviously that's when people are involved in it. It's your choice, Joey.
Driver, start your engines.
I got let the dog out here in a second. No. Almost wrecked. And then I wrecked. That was sad.
Driver, start your
Yo,
engines.
stop whining. Okay, just give me 1 second here. Oh gosh. I'm losing. Now you can leave the room. I'm literally draining snot out of my nose. It's awful. I gotta tell you how wild my day was. I got up at 4 a.m. Like, I felt like garbage. Slept till 5:30, got up at 5:30 like I normally do. And then said, hey, I'm staying home. Slept in until 9:30 to like roughly 10. And then got up at 10:30. And downstairs 8. And then I sat on my computer, like frustrated about why I was like having so many issues between Nr2003, BeamNG, and the computer itself. Like, everything was just going wrong. So I was frustrated about that. I felt so down on myself for about like 2.5 hours. Like, I like to like try to be like a happy personality kind of person when I'm on my stream. But there's a lot more to my life than me trying to be like happy. At least recently. Maybe not like a year ago. Actually, probably like a year ago. I was gonna say, like, even like, well, I mean, I feel like I hit a low like probably like 2 weeks ago, and then I kind of felt better these last couple weeks. Today was kind of a low again, just with being sick, being so separated from human beings. It was just me and my own thoughts. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh, that was violent. Maybe that's what I'll do. I'll make a super unrealistic crash compilation. Where it's just like crashes that are super unrealistic. Goss and Dylan's tumble at Bristol Dirt. Julie, chilly, chilly. I like how flags still don't pop up on my screen. Like the other emojis, they pop up, but the flags, they don't pop up. It just says CL. For a long time, I'm like, why is he just typing out CL? And then I'm like, oh wait, it's the flags. Yeah, I don't know if you've seen me like be confused over you when you type out the flags, but it just says CL. I can pull up here when if I get a good crash and being at the Bristol. It's very weird. I guess either it's just because like your device you're using is has different emojis than the computer does, but oh, ow. You got kicked out of 2 schools? What the hell did you do? How do you do that? I've only gotten like 1 warning in my life out of school. That was a pretty vicious accident. How do you physically do that? Oh, look who's here. Looks like everyone's getting off school now. Oh, so you're probably absent for a lot of days? See, I was thinking that, like, if I was thinking about something that you would do, I would assume that you, like, tried to make fun of someone, and it just didn't go well. Like a Philip Moore moment. Philip Moore. By the way, Philip Moore is not returned. I don't know what happened to him, but he's long gone. Maybe we need to go back to Roblox again so you can watch. Oh gosh, that was a very hard hit. All right, our racing is not going very good. We should take this into our own hands. Oh no, we're done. Yeah, the car's absolutely destroyed. Oh, that's almost like a carbon copy of the other accident I just had. It was very similar. Oh, Joey Hayes, you know what? I'm on the same spot as you. Except I go to school all the time, so it's even worse for me. Like, I'm not sick. You know what? I'm saving that too. Oh yeah, I gotta show you this crash I had. I was bored, so I was racing the summer series cars on the same day of that other stream I did earlier in the week. I did a flip. Yeah, I have a best friend and a really good friend, and then like a decent friend, and then that's all I have, like in real life. I don't even have that many online friends at this point. And I thought that's just like just getting older, right? You can find your friend group almost. But then I realized, wait, my brother's an absolute dingus. He's like the 2.0 version of me, but like worse. How does he have like 3 times more friends than good friends? 3 times more good friends than I do. How is that possible? What am I doing wrong? Alright, let me show you this. That's still an unanswered question in my head. Yeah, I feel like isolating is pretty rough. Big hit by a 5 there, too. Well, Joey, I got your back. Even if you say some stupid stuff every once in a while. Everybody says dumb stuff, including me. You know, the one day I was talking to my friend and I was just like, he was like absent or something and he didn't know he was dealing with something. I'm like, what's your excuse now? It was so mean. I don't know why I said that. And he was like, he didn't reply to me. This is on Instagram, by the way. He didn't reply to me. And I'm like, why didn't you reply? And he just we got in this whole like argument because I decided I was gonna be an asshole and not thinking that he might have just been dealing with something, and it turns out he was. So I had to apologize. I felt so bad because that was not very nice. I feel like I don't do anything. Feel like I don't screw up that much, but like every once in a while, I have a disagreement. Every like year and a half to 2 years, I have a disagreement with a friend over something that I said, and it's usually because I just get annoyed because they don't act like an adult, and I say something rude because of it, which is very unadult-like, I guess. You can see that this was kind of like a stack-up moment here. 78 was pushing the 5, or the 5 hit me, and then I hit the 5, or the 78 hit the 5, which sent the 5 back into me, and that just caused a bump. Kind of wild crash, though. God, I had that. Taking a break from doing paint schemes for a little while, honestly. Not because I don't want to do them, it's just there's a lot of other things higher up on my list right now. And like I said, paint schemes don't need to be done for another, like, I still got, what is it? We're about to be in February. We still got like 3 to 4 months, probably actually 4 months. 4 months plus until everything needs to be ready for this stuff. Now that'll go by pretty quickly, just knowing how fast life goes. But I honestly think that I'm not gonna rush myself extremely. I'm gonna try to get 3 done every time I am able to get to my computer. And by then I'll have all of them done. If it's June, if it's the beginning of June or the end of July, no matter what, I'll have them done during the summer, to the point where we'll be able to get that going. I've been running into this issue with friends lately, and I'll tell you about this. Okay, I don't have like a really good support system with friends. Like I try to be like my friend's therapist almost, because I genuinely like hearing people's issues and like trying to like help them ration out through it and like trying to be a good friend and all. But like I feel like sometimes I don't get that from my side. So that's like my number one problem with everything lately is I feel like I just haven't been able to talk about my feelings to any of my friends. So I've just kind of bottled it up, and then like every like couple of weeks I just kind of lose it. Usually by myself, but like that's how life's been the last like year almost. It's just been like this flow of like sadness, happiness, sadness, happiness. And the happy moments go by fast, and the sad ones linger. Yeah, I feel like once I get out of school, I mean like high school. Once I get into college, I'll be happy to get into college. Mainly because I feel like I can really refine the people who I'm around, find people who actually like care, like get into more serious relationships with people. Again, still in high school. The people who I'm surrounded by constantly are so immature, it's insane. That's another thing. People are so immature. I mean, I understand like how it's funny to like make fun of somebody, but like at the same time, you're making fun of somebody. Like if I was the kid being made fun of, I would. And if let's say I was like depressed and you just made fun of me, like that clearly can't be good for your mental health. Sometimes you just gotta have a little bit of empathy for other people. But like those kids in our school don't have that. They were not taught how to be empathetic by their parents. They're taught how to be an asshole. That's another thing with people in my age bracket. I'm just going through all my life lessons. This is my life lessons stream where I get all into my philosophy. Is that like soon, I don't know how long, but Chastain flipped, by the way. Within a little bit, like people are gonna mature to a point where they like can handle themselves and also not like attack other people. Hello again, O1 Aviation. We've not decided a team name for your team yet. Or sorry, you haven't. I don't know why I said we. This is not a me job. Even though I feel like aviation racing would sound kind of cool, but at the same time it also sounds like a plane racing team. I don't think plane racing is really it might be actually, but I don't think it's a thing. I can just see the logo of aviation racing. I don't know why. Another one of my problems, we're really getting into it in this stream too. Another one of my problems is that I don't spend any of my money, I kind of just sit on it. And it's kind of crazy because I have a giant diecast collection. But like I haven't bought a new diecast in a while. Like I just bought one the other day because it was Tyler Reddick's car from last year. And I needed a Tyler Reddick car before he went over to 2311. But like other than that, all the times I've gotten diecasts is because of like I asked for them for like Christmas, and then I just save my own money up, which is a good thing. But at the same time, like sometimes you gotta reward yourself. You know what I mean? I just don't reward myself sometimes. Like I say I'm going to, but then I never do because I'm afraid to spend that money. Because I'm like, I just worked my ass off for like a week for that money, and I'm not getting it back. I'm losing it. It's a good thing about work is you get a lot of money. Like you see a paycheck and you're like, $100. That's nice. I'll add that to the bank account, and then, but then you also realize that like, that was a good 12 hours of work right there. That was a hard wreck. That was a good 12 hours of work right there. All gone. If I spend all of that right now, it's all gone. I just worked 12 hours for that. So then you spend less, I guess. Like my room is still very empty because I like promised myself I was gonna finish up my room. Part of that is building shelves. We gotta do that still. The other part of it is like getting a couple like finishing touches to the furnishings, and I've just not spent the money because I have so many things I gotta spend money on right now that I can't figure out what is higher up on the list than the other stuff. The moment it's the computer stuff, especially after today, but at the same time I also want to finish my room. I have I'm trying to get like maybe somewhere between $300 and $800 worth of spending during the summer. By the time the summer rolls around, I'll have that much, and then I'll just like pick and choose. Whoops. Go Jibs. I feel like Kansas is not working out, even though it is kind of fun. Why did I leave? shall we do? Yeah, my favorite thing to do with my friends is like discuss. Like I feel like when I talk to my friends, I like to just like discuss what are the bads, what are the goods, and like what can be done to fix them. I'm a very emotionally in touch person, yet I still like have my own problems from here every once in a while. Like I can explain my emotions pretty well. I can I can figure out the problems very quickly, but yet I feel like I also just like kind of lose it. It's very strange. It's a very strange cycle. Oh my gosh, that was almost problems. Alright, here we go. Oh man, they're showing us the black flag. We'll just see what happens here. Down in Ohio, swag like Ohio. I'm so glad I got more sleep. I would have been so exhausted if I didn't. Oh gosh, that was almost trouble. Ow. Suarez still does not know how to stop properly. That was almost a big one. Oh man, if that thing would have lifted a little bit higher and those tires would have gotten above the fence, I think probably could have gotten into the catch fence. It's a pretty vicious hit too. You want to get Guitar Hero for what console? I've not heard Guitar Hero in like 8 years, bruh. In like 8 years. That just gives me flashbacks to the Wii. 360 for the 360. This gives me old flashbacks to the Wii games. Dude, I'm becoming a cranky old man already, and I'm not even quite an adult yet. Isn't that sad? I'm like, my childhood was so good, but then I realized it probably wasn't that good. It actually was probably worse than my life is right now. But instead, I'm just dealing with responsibility, so it's almost like a trade-off. I told myself that I was not gonna be like my generation's the best generation, or like my childhood was great, but I'm already falling into like the I wish I was back in my childhood. That way I can enjoy it more. Cause I was like thinking like I have conversations with my parents and they're like, "You're so lucky to be children right now because you're having so much fun. You get to like play and stuff and do whatever you want in the house, or we like do chores and stuff." And then like I was always like, "Well, you're get to be an adult, so I don't care." Oh, watch out! Oh, oh my gosh, that was nasty. Not in a good way. But I feel like now that I'm starting to reach that point, I realize that yes, they're partially correct on that. Oh my gosh. This is the most vicious crash I've seen in a while. Oh my lordy lord. But then my parents are like, oh, well, when you're an adult, you also get to have freedoms and stuff. And I've not reached that point yet. I'm at this, like, teeter-tottering point that probably is the reason why I'm, like, so upset all the time. Where I don't have the freedoms yet because I'm not an adult. Like, I still, like, I still at a point where I'm not quite an adult yet, but I'm not a child, so I'm not like able to enjoy everything now because I have like work and like school is hard and stuff like that, and I have to like care about my future now because I have college and like I don't know, probably I'll be doing science for college a year from now, so yeah. I'm at this kind of like teeter-tottering point in my life where I'm like in between. Oh yeah, not as bad as the clean jokes. You gonna be class of 2026? It seems like so much more more recent than I would expect your class to be. So I'm class of 24. Class of 2024. Hmm. Dude, I can't wait till I'm like 20 or like 22. I I wish I could either be transported back to like when I was like 12 or taken to the point where I was like 22. Till I'm not talking properly, and I'm also wrecking at the same time. Ow, ow, oh, ow, and ow. Let me rephrase that so you can actually understand what the hell I was saying. I wish I could either be taken back to when I was younger or moved to a point when I'm older. One of the two. Because I certainly don't want to be where I'm at right now. Because I'm at this point where, like, I don't know what the heck I'm doing right now. Because, like, I've not learned how to be an adult yet. But at the same time, I'm getting handed all these responsibilities. So I'm, like, trying to balance them. Trying to balance life. Trying to balance friendships. I only have a couple of them. So that's not really that big of an issue. Trying to balance my money. Trying to balance, like, obviously work, school, home. Trying to balance this YouTube channel. And I've not been able to like get all the rewards of being an adult yet. I haven't gotten other than maybe like you get some more money and you get to drive a car now. But you have to pay for the car and the gas. So as soon as you graduate high school, you take a year off before you start college. I would say that might actually not be a good idea. Because for one, I don't think colleges would like that. And then also, it's just a recommendation. You probably don't want to like stop doing the school thing because you'll be like less into it after that year. Like you'll like it's like learning a language almost. Like I stopped taking Spanish class this year and I've forgotten all of it. You don't want to have to like relearn everything. So that'd be my only recommendation is to not do that for those very reasons. Flip. I'm clearly not.
The 38 car. You blew the engine.
I blew my brains.
Looks like we're bent up on the back end.
I'm bent up in a lot of places.
The 38 car. You blew a tire.
If you couldn't hear that, that was my spotter. I was talking to my spotter. He said I blew the engine. That's what I said as a response. Yeah, I can't wait for the Clash. I can't wait for the season to start. Oh my gosh. I can't wait for the season to start again. How? I was expecting because I slept in that I would like not be tired, but I'm actually getting tired already, and it's only 5 p.m. But to be fair, this is like my low during the day. I think we're gonna. Oh, I knew that was gonna happen. We're good. We saved it. Is my family home, or is it just a neighbor blasting music? No. Wait. No, that's my family. I've just gotten very suddenly like tired. I don't know why. Maybe because it's starting to get dark out or something. I don't know. Can't wait till it's summertime so that I can not get tired at 5:30 when the sun decides it's gonna set. I can't wait for like 7:30 sunsets again. Oh my gosh. That's gonna be a big wreck too, isn't it? Oh yeah, it's a pretty big one. Ow. Oh yeah. So one of those ones where the AI just doesn't use its brakes at all. Because the gap is pretty large and the cars are going really fast. Oh, 22 is definitely dead. Yeah. Alright. I'll be back in like a minute and a half. Gotta talk to my family. Alright. No, I haven't tried the Dirt Late model mod. I'm gonna close off with this, okay? So, since this is roughly hitting the end of the stream, well, again, very brief stream in comparison, but, like, I figured this would be, a good way to end it. But, like, so, I'm gonna be real for a moment here, and I try to be real for this entire stream, honestly. This, like, the past, like, I want to say 30 days, maybe not 30, maybe a little less than that. I would probably say 3 weeks, maybe. I've definitely been, like, experiencing what I presume to be some sort of depression. Probably nothing serious or anything. I have a really good friend too. One of my couple of friends that I have that are pretty good has also been dealing with that kind of stuff. So lately, I've just not felt my best at all, and I tried to I like to do these streams and stuff because it lifts me up to like talk to people and to like enjoy my experience and my love of racing and motorsports and doing stupid stuff. So I really do appreciate the people who come in and tune in. Even if it's just kind of selfish of me to say that, it really does mean a lot to me. Let me take my headset off here because it's absolutely loud as hell. But yeah, like I said, it's been rough. Okay, it's been pretty rough. These last few weeks have been a lot more bad than good. Nothing extremely awful has happened, but I wouldn't say that it wasn't bad. Um, so that's what I've been dealing with. I'm like doing my best to like improve myself. Been really pushing like goals and stuff. So I'm gonna keep doing my own thing, keep doing stuff on this channel. But just know like um, if I ever take a break or anything, or become like frustrated, it's probably because I'm just dealing with something. It's just how it's been recently. Oh no, we're wrecking. We just kept it on the wall. Wild, wild stuff. Ow. Oh. Blaney was jacked from behind. Oh my god. Literally the car was lifted up. I'm surprised it didn't hit the wall there. I was headed for it. Oh. That was wild. Hello again, no one. The other day was like a low of all lows for me. Like if I could put this all under like one like chain of events that I want to say, don't remember what day it was. I think it was the 20 something. Think about it. It was last week. No, it was the Friday before then. So was it just last Friday? Oh my gosh, was it? It had to have been. No. I'm trying to think about this, but it wasn't that many days ago where I felt like, honestly, like the worst that I've ever felt probably in a single day. And though it's gotten better, I feel like I've had a couple days in between them that have been pretty rough too. So all around, all around, things are gonna get better. But right now, I just don't feel great at all for multiple reasons. Cause I'm sick, obviously, but like mentally. Also, I'm really tired of people's shitty takes on YouTube. Burger for the burger. My brother works at McDonald's, and people actually ask for a burger without the patty. That was a wild accident. Too bad it was unrealistic. Was that a good entry? Not bad. That would have been a good crash if it wasn't unrealistic. Thank you, Suarez, for ruining the accident. Piled in the Cindric, and then he got hit with the 16 and the 15. We'll do this one more time, and then I gotta have fold some laundry and eat some dinner and do my thing here. Hopefully we can have a stream that's like fun and stuff, or maybe like a Roblox stream or something, sooner rather than later. Maybe Thursday. Thursday might be a good day. I don't know if I don't know if that'll work though. I might just save it for a weekend. Which they've been trying to get me to work. They keep asking me, "Hey, would you like? Is this a weekend where you can work?" And I'm like, "No." And now, especially, I'm gonna say no because there's NASCAR on. I'm not gonna be after Super Bowl weekend. I'm not missing it. I don't want to miss another Saturday or Sunday. And of course, the time they want me to work, they said the time that doesn't have anybody available is Sunday evenings. Literally the worst time they could have asked me to work. Sunday evenings. It's so unfortunate. So I'm gonna do all that's in my power to not work on Sunday evenings. Cause that's like the one time that I like have something fun to look forward to during the weekend. Other than the fact that it is a weekend, that is always fun. Yeah, I knew we were gonna check out there. How do they not wreck? Oh, they did. The wreck was a long time coming. Was not expecting to literally slam on the brakes like that. Oh, Cindric hit the wall. Okay. Or not Cindric, Blaney. Oh, and he died. Oh, I know why. Because he sucks at slowing down. Y'all suck at. You guys are worse than me than being a driver AI. Realize that. There's a reason why I drive a Ford Fusion instead of a NASCAR. Some of that's because of money. Most of that is because I suck. Actually, most of it's money. Probably most of it's money. Let's just say a 2010 Ford Fusion's a lot cheaper than a NASCAR is. Video games without the video game. Alright, people started tuning in the second I had to leave. That's deeply unfortunate. But yeah, I'm a hashtag adulting right now. Alright, see y'all in the next video. Or stream, probably stream, maybe a video, maybe